This book, The Donor, is really similar to my other ones in terms of the tone and everything of it, but also in terms of how I came up with the idea, because there's always some personal experience that comes into my books. And in this case, it was about my sister-in-law, Sarah, who had kidney disease, Alport syndrome it was called, and she was diagnosed with that when she was quite young, I think around 20 years old. And at that point she was just falling in love with my brother, they'd just met. So it's quite a big thing that, you know, to get so sick so young. And I thought, wouldn't it be awful if you had a character who's got 2 children with kidney disease. He's a single father, Will Marion is the guy's name in the book. His daughters, when they're 16, are diagnosed with kidney disease, and he has to find them both a kidney. His wife buggered off when the kids were in nappies. She's got a heroin problem, as far as he knows. She could be dead, he doesn't really know, but she's definitely not going to be very helpful or healthy. So it's up to him to find them a kidney each. The waiting list is huge, they're getting sicker and sicker. One of them or both of them might die if he doesn't get the job done quickly. So, oh excuse me, that's just the phone. I've got 2 children, I've got a boy and a girl, and I just thought how horrendous it would be to have to decide. In fact, that's my son yelling just now. To have to decide between them. Can you imagine being in that situation? So this character, hang on, this character has got 2 children, they're twins, and he has to decide. And I just thought, I would choose my daughter. Just a sec. What is it? In my book I go through these this is a journey of him trying to make this decision, and he looks into buying one. And when I was researching it, I looked up, you know, all about this, and was really struck particularly by one photograph called One Kidney Island, they call it, in the Philippines, where a huge number of the young people there sell a kidney. And I think they get about an equivalent of £1,000 for it. But it is abhorrent and it is awful. And I put up a blog post, you know, where I wrote about this. Would you sell your kidney? You know, where are you at? Who do you donate to? Who am I going to give my kidney to?
Time is critical and Will has to make a decision. Hard decision.
What would I do? I would give up one of mine and buy one.
Oh, that's a hard decision for anybody to make.
I can't imagine. I don't know what I'd do. I think I would probably kill myself.
Yeah, unless it was killing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would.
Killing myself? That's a possibility, yeah.
Literally, he would be committing suicide if he done 2 donations.
It's a question of saving your daughters. That's all it amounts to.
It'd be so hard to choose, really.
No, they'd pick me.
Sarah, probably. Because then she's the smart one, she'll get a job and get me out.
I don't think you could pick it, you know.
No.
Unless one was a horror and one was nice.
I don't find it that strange that laughter happens in amongst the darkness. And that's absolutely what I try to do with my writing. But I remember saying to a journalist who I met, he was from Switzerland and he'd reviewed my book, and I said, you know, and because I've been banned for, you know, a book group here didn't want me to come along after they read the book, because they'd invited me, then they read it, then they said, no, don't come because, you know, you're obviously fucked in the head. So I didn't go. So I said to this guy, you know, I don't seem to have been received so well in the UK as I am in Germany. They, you know, they think I'm very rude. And he said, no, we also think you're very rude.